Bonjour, ni hao.
Hola, konnichiwa, ciao.
I'm Johnny.
And I'm Patrick.
And welcome to the Gaymeboyz channel.
Now, before we start, something came to my attention last video series where we got some really great feedback and then an overwhelming amount of, where's Tim? So, Tim is in the other room right now watching Moana, I'm not lying. Tim is also a great friend of mine. So we will one day do a joint...
It's hard to fit 3 people here, though.
This is true.
Like, it would be very hard to fit 3 grown men in this little area.
Yes, so I told Johnny that the next Gaymeboyz merch needs to be Where's Tim t-shirts. Yeah. I think that I would wear one.
I would wear one. Today on DisTEA, we are here to chat about D23. It is, what, the 24th? It's happening right now.
It is happening right now as we speak. Latest update in real time is talking about the 5th Disney cruise ship.
I've never been on a Disney cruise.
I've never been on a cruise in general, so...
Really?
Never.
Cruising is fun. Someone told me that I would like a Disney cruise.
I think that sounds like a lot of children.
It does, and there's no parks. Like, whereas, like, at least if I'm going to Disney, there's, like, rides and attractions. Like, I don't think I'd want to be stuck on a boat to go to an island where, like, I'm at a family water park. I don't know. Maybe I'm, like, assuming a lot about the Disney cruise lines.
Well,
I'm not sure.
If you've gone on a cruise and you recommend it, please comment down below.
Please.
Is that something we should do?
There is so much to talk about with D23 that Patrick, Ray, and I thought that we would need a focus to discuss all of the announcements. So we're going to talk first about surprises. What are we surprised by?
Surprises. I would say my biggest surprise is the water feature in Epcot.
The Moana walkthrough attraction.
The Moana walkthrough attraction, the new structure, 3-tier, that's going to give you better visibility into their new nighttime show. I think we said, I'm pretty sure I said on a previous video that I have a special place in my heart for Epcot. Presumably World Showcase. I think that it's pretty fun to enjoy the world. And
oh wait, this is a big question that people talk about. Do you go Mexico start or Canada start?
I go Mexico start.
So do I!
I have never made it past France. I have enjoyed a few adult beverages.
Most surprised by, I didn't know Corella was happening. I forgot, or I like blacked it out. So that was my surprise. I forgot that was a thing that I should have been paying attention to.
I knew that Corella was happening. I'm surprised though that they did not announce more live action. So yeah, I think in terms of surprises too, some of the like very pleasant ones were just kind of like the difference between what Disney Animation has coming out versus Pixar. So I wrote down the name.
In the post-Lasseter era, what are we looking forward to?
So Frozen 2, they're expecting, someone made a claim that they're expecting that to be more popular than Frozen 1, which I think is definitely a big shoes to fill, but they've got it structured and they have an ensemble song that's supposed to be very similar to like the all-cast song from the short feature. Whatever.
Oh, yes, the summer day or the birthday celebration thing.
Yes, so there's that. There's also going to be another, like a very similar, like Let It Go. It talks about powers, and apparently also you're going to get a lot of Anna and Elsa's mom.
I feel like they're taking a lot from the Broadway show then, and the plot that they started there.
Yes.
That the mom is actually a rock person.
Well, and there's also, oh, that's actually very good. Okay.
In the Broadway musical in the beginning of Frozen and the lore that they created is that when Anna gets sick, all of the rock people have these like glowing green things. They kind of, I think, do those in the movie. Mm-hmm. But the mom's wearing one. And I think that she was a rock person who found love and transformed but still is like a royalty. Okay. And that's why her daughter has powers.
Got you.
Because that's why he was like, was she born to curse? She was born because she's my baby. Also,
Arendelle has seen some diversity in the upcoming clips, so that's also very similar to the Broadway show.
Yes.
Also very interesting, the gentleman, we found this out because we were talking earlier this week about Broadway adaptations in live action, and did we think that Hercules was going to get a live action treatment? There's a lot of people that are like, oh my gosh, like Amber Riley would be a great muse. And apparently is workshopping in New York City. So with the gentleman who originated the role of Kristoff, he's going to be playing Hercules. So That's exciting.
I've always wanted Hercules on stage. I think it's perfect for the stage.
Yeah, I think the music lends itself to making everybody really feel good.
Yes.
And then the next one is Raya and the Last Dragon, which is, I think, really kind of... I'm surprised that they're just now getting on the dragon bandwagon, considering you have How to Train Your Dragon, you have successive shows like Game of Thrones, you had Animal Kingdom originally has a dragon in the logo.
Yeah.
I think that there's a lot of opportunity for them to kind of like play up this new avenue for them. So I think that that's definitely really interesting, and I think that it's cool that Disney Animation Studios is actually like trying to really put out some heavy hitters and new content versus with Pixar we're getting Onward. And we're also getting Soul.
I'm excited for Soul because it's just different.
Soul's very different. Today was the first day that I watched a video and realized that it's actually based around a character.
Yes, it's like a thing.
Yeah, and a man. So there's like a weird, like, that'll be for
I'm gonna get, I know I'm just gonna buy Funkos of them now, so like, because they're so cute, so I'm just accepting that I'm already on the Soul bandwagon.
And interestingly enough, I did hear rumors that there's gonna be another Monsters, Inc., but not based on Mike and Sully, but in that universe.
It's a TV show.
Oh,
it's a TV show for Disney Plus, and it's 2 new monsters: a boy monster and a girl monster.
There we go. So let's talk about Disney Plus. So,
well, a lot of it I feel like already got announced at San Diego Comic-Con. Like I knew some of the movies that were coming and live action stuff.
So this one's not excited for Lady and the Tramp.
I'm not.
I am.
Why?
You know what? I think that it's fun. I think that it's really... Those are the movies that we grew up with, so I think that it's fun, and despite people have feelings about Beauty and the Beast live action, or Aladdin live action, or Lion King live action, and
Dumbo.
To me there's just something, there's like that hero moment that like really just kind of like draws you in, where even if you're bored for like the other hour of the movie, which I wasn't, but when you see Belle and the Beast dancing in the Grand Ballroom, or you watch A Whole New World be performed on a magic carpet, or you see the opening credits to Lion King, it's amazing. So you know what, even if it's just to watch those 2 dogs eat spaghetti together, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of those where you're like, I'm just happy that we're getting that visual.
I do want to see the cats. I do want to see the Siamese cats.
Shocker.
Well, because I don't think I've ever seen Lady and the Tramp all the way through. I don't know what happens.
Oh.
I know that there's 2 mean cats, a dog, and a fishbowl, and I remember that scene. But I don't think I've ever seen Lady and the Tramp. Ooh. See, that's why I'm not excited about it for some reason. Like that, Patrick Ray's like film, I feel like knowledge was rounder than mine growing up.
So when Disney Plus comes out, he and Timmy can catch up on all the animated that they have not seen.
We're just gonna watch the same stuff over. We're gonna watch Moana on Freeform over and over again.
Wow. Hey, it can happen.
True. All right. So what is your rose and your thorn?
Rose and Thorn. Let's see. I would say for...
Oh, wait, what is a rose and thorn for those of people who don't know, actually?
So, rose is kind of like, what is your win? Like, what do you think, like, from all the announcements, what are some highlights for you? And your thorn is, ouch. Like, it's not that exciting. It's kind of wah, wah, wah.
We do it at, like, whenever we travel on trips together, or, like, at, like, big group dinners, we'll do it at the end of the year.
Do, like, a good, like, what's your rose and what's your thorn? It's a fun way of reflecting and, like, feeling good and kind of appreciating what you have and realigning kind of what isn't going the best.
And thorns don't have to be always negative. It's just not a rose.
My thorn is super petty, so...
Go ahead.
So, my rose is... one, the Epcot logo. I love that it's going back to the original and they're ditching the one that was for the 90s. I think the 90s one is great for nostalgia, same with Figment, but I love that it's going back to that original. I also, in terms of Rose, a lot of it was based around things that were a surprise to me and things that I was like, oh, that's cool. So there's a Cirque du Soleil show that's coming to Walt Disney World that's going to have the circus performers interacting with Disney characters. So it's almost kind of like, I imagine very similar to like a Disney Kingdom Hearts, like that video game type series.
Yeah.
Where I think that that's something that's actually a really cool kind of like immersive way of doing something new that we have not seen yet. We get these great parades, great light shows. I think that this is something that's going to really take it to the next level. And I think can really be kind of amazing. What are your roses?
My roses would be the front of Epcot. I just am excited to see something that's more thoughtful and cohesive finally. I think Epcot has been such, not a mess, but it's been struggling with its identity ever since a lot of the pavilions left. So to see just any thought going into it for the first time in forever is exciting for me. And my Thorn would be, I don't think there's a lot in California that was announced in Disneyland. I feel like the only thing we got was a new name, finally a full name for the new Avengers.
The campus.
Yeah, Avengers Campus. But beyond that, I haven't heard anything going on in California.
They did. I mean, because they've just celebrated their 60th for Disneyland, like 2 years ago. I think a lot of what they're really focusing on is the international properties. And then, so you're getting like Arendelle and I think like Shanghai.
Yes, you're getting, it's like 3 lands in the new Princess Pavilion. That's truthfully, real talk, what I thought was happening. I thought it was going to be a bigger Fantasyland expansion, which I thought was also weird because they just expanded it, so I had no idea what they were announcing.
And that is actually one of my thorns is, where is Brazil? Epcot has 3 plots that are like...
You love talking about that.
We were so sure that we were getting Spain, and that led to the movie Giant, which got scrapped, which is like the biggest mystery for me. I want to know what the plot of Giant is.
If you know anything about Giant, please comment below, because Patrick Ray is like...
I need to know. So, and I thought that was going to give us the Spain Pavilion 2 years ago, and then there was like... internet hoax that some kid named Nick let it spill that there was a Brazil pavilion coming, and that didn't happen. I just want... I want new countries.
Boo, you can't even make it to Canada.
Yeah.
You don't need another pavilion along the way.
Well, you know, it would be fun. And I was literally like, when I was like getting ready to come over here thinking that the Brazil pavilion would be announced, I was like, okay, they could do like a Brazilian steakhouse. I know that they were going to do like the Christ the Redeemer statue. There's a lot of really good like music and carnival. There's a lot of really cool things that could have been played off of for that. Yeah. So a little bit bummed on that. My other thorn is for Cruella live action. The promo picture is a little disappointing. I think that Cruella looks flat. She's in an all black outfit, and Cruella is camp. She is like, of all the villainesses, she's like the fashionista.
Yeah.
Like, she is flair. She's over the top. That's why she wants the Dalmatians for this loud fur coat. And she's in an all black ensemble. To me, it's a miss. Like, there's nothing where you look at her and you're like, oh, wow, look at this eccentric lady.
Did you like the Glenn Close version of Cruella?
I mean, that's camp.
That was more like, you want just something that's designed then. Like, that at least looks like I did more than, like, put her in a black outfit and was like...
I want late 70s London, like, mod, but, like, kind of, like, funky, like... a female Elton John, like, with...
You want, like, Manila Luzon, like, level drag aesthetic of, like, her Cruella.
Yes. There is a popular performer who has tapped into Cruella de Vil, and her All-Stars 2 entrance look is more appropriate, I feel, than...
It's thoughtful.
...than what Disney put out there. So, there's, obviously, I think that whoever the costume team is going to have a lot of fun with that. I just think that you only get one chance to make a first impression, and to me, this was a little...
I also don't need my other thorn is I don't need so many sequels of already live action films. Like, I don't need Maleficent 2, personally.
Yeah, I mean...
I'm good. I was good with 1. It wasn't the best movie. I watched it, I think, on an airplane, and it was lovely. I didn't love it enough to need 2. I wasn't thrilled about any of the Funko Pops this year. That was the other thorn. D23 only had the Dapper Dans. And I like the Dapper Dans. I just didn't need them. Oh, the new hotel! That was the other big the new Star Wars Galaxy Edge hotel.
So there's...
$3,000 a night.
$3,000 a night. So, and what's interesting is it's not an obtainable aspect of the park, so it is a little bit elitist. So this is something that is being deemed somewhat problematic. You know, like it's not everybody is going to get the opportunity to go to this. But hey, you know, I mean, I'm sure that they're really good about doing like things for like Make-A-Wish or like charity. So I imagine that they'll do right by a good amount of people, but I think that for the general public, which we are, I think that that's, you know, something to aspire to.
I mean, if it was also, I think if it was a property that I was personally more invested in, I might consider it more. Like, I don't like Star Wars, as everyone knows, so to go stay in a hotel that's Star Wars themed, like, isn't for me. But I'm trying to think if it was like, I don't know, a Lotso themed hotel, and like I would totally like just take my credit card, Disney.
So in Disneyland Paris is getting a Marvel, like a superhero themed hotel.
I would go to that.
See, so that's pretty cool.
D23 is awesome because there's so much news and it makes me excited for like the next few years. So I'm so excited to be talking about it. What are your rose and thorns from the D23 announcement? Did we discuss them? Did we not talk about them?
What did we miss?
Comment below.
Yeah,
because also we could be missing news as we're shooting this stuff.
Hey,
right
yeah, the nice thing is it's still ongoing and we may get Brazil.
Fingers crossed. Do you want Brazil as much as Patrick Ray?
Do you want Brazil? Actually, what countries do you think would be a really great addition? There's 3 plots. So I would love to know, what are the 3 countries that you would love to see at Epcot World Showcase?
There we go. Are we going to play Disney Heads Up before we're done?
So no Disney Heads Up today.
Never mind.
So I actually created a fun game based on the puzzle strategy in Wheel of Fortune before and after. So it could be something like a fast food, that's, you go to like Box Lunch to buy your Funkos. So it could be like Jack in the Box Lunch.
Oh, I get this. Okay.
So it's like a before and after theme.
With the connection of a phrase.
Yes, so and these are all Disney. So I'll give you a clue.
Okay.
And then you have to respond and tell me. And then this is another thing for the comments. If you think of any like fun ones, comment down below. I think that this is a really cool.
And you made up all these yourself. That's really cool.
I did. So this was like me on my commute home from work, just being like, what can I do to stump? And so maybe we'll do another one of these.
I love this.
So the first one. I certainly wonder which emotion Quasimodo was tapping into when singing this ballad.
Inside Out There.
Yes. Okay. Oh, this one might be a little tough for you because this is actually a IP that I don't think we've ever discussed on here, and is a personal favorite. So, Merida was alive well before this appliance was invented, but both can be described in a similar fashion.
Merida was alive before this appliance was invented, but both can be
described in a similar
fashion. Moana was invented, or Moana. Did you say Moana?
No.
Who'd you say?
Merida.
Merida. Gosh, it's Brave. Brave Little Toaster.
Yes, you got it. Do they have a Brave Little Toaster Funko Pop?
No.
They need one. All right, so Christina, Brittany, and Justin could definitely now, but wonder if they could have been members of this exclusive club in the parks.
Mickey Mouse Club Cool.
No.
What?
Not Club Cool.
That's a thing in the parks.
Okay, but it's not this thing. What is the exclusive club?
Club 33, or 37,
33.
33.
So,
Mickey Mouse Club 33.
Correct.
But Club Cool is that, like, Coca-Cola thing in Epcot that they're just tearing down.
Gotta go.
Yeah, no, it's gone. You get to try. I don't know if they're actually bringing that back, if Club Cool's coming in, but you get to taste Coca-Cola products from around the world.
That's kind of fun.
Club Cool.
That's kind of fun. All right, so, next one. Singing mice from Australia may actually enjoy Caribbean music, I heard.
Singing mice from Australia might enjoy Caribbean music. Okay, so Land Down Under the Sea?
No. Well, the second part's correct.
Under the sea, but something singing mice from under the sea. Or to get to under. Australia is the Land Down Under.
Yes.
Land Down Under the Sea.
The Adventurers Down Under the
Oh! The Adventurers Down
Under the Sea.
Okay.
Okay. How many countries did Aladdin actually take Jasmine to while serenading her on his carpet? And did they grab a bite to eat or see a show?
What? Okay. So did they? Okay. This is hard. How many countries did he take? Did she take him to? And then what was the second part of that?
And did they grab a bite to eat or see a show?
I don't know.
Or a drink. Oh my gosh, a whole new world showcase.
Oh.
Literally this whole whole video was about World Showcase.
A whole new world showcase. I interpreted that. I thought it was a number.
No.
I thought I had to count the number of countries. I was like, well, they were in Egypt, then they were in something that
No.
looked a whole new world showcase. That's really good. I like that.
Egypt, actually, we believe Morocco. All right, so Rapunzel's serenade may have gone different if she had one of these futuristic weapons instead of a frying pan.
I can see the lightsaber.
Yes. Rafiki is probably happy that he was the only monkey presence in his film and that there was not another one trying to claim the throne was theirs.
Rafiki, Lion King of the Jungle? No. Wait, say that one again. That one's hard.
Rafiki is probably happy that he was the only monkey presence in his film and that there was not another one trying to claim that the throne was actually theirs.
I don't know that one.
Ooby doo 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 doo.
Jungle Book.
Be like you.
Baloo.
Okay.
The Jungle Book.
No.
Lion King book.
The Lion King. Who's king?
Louis.
The Lion King Louis.
I don't. Wait, Louis wants to be king?
Yeah. That's the whole, like, he's like.
I only know the song. I've never seen the movie.
What?
Either the cartoon or the live action.
Okay, so it's all good. This makes up for me not knowing Sully in the last video. All right.
Whoopsie.
Okay, so Moana and Hercules could have met up and joined forces to sing this potentially amazing mashup duet.
Oh, it's okay. So, how far I'll go out there?
No,
No,
because that's Quasimodo.
No,
and
how
not...
far go the distance?
Yes.
How far I'll go the distance?
Correct.
There we go.
Awesome.
Get there.
All right, and here's the last one.
That's good. I like that one.
So, if Winnie the Pooh and Piglet joined forces with Jessie and Bullseye, this could have been the name of their new village.
100. Wait, if Pooh and
Pooh and Piglet joined
right?
forces with Jessie and Bullseye, this could be the name of their potentially new village.
Okay, so Jessie and Bullseye are from Toy Story 2.
What's their show that they're from?
Woody's Roundup. Oh, 100 Acres Woody's Roundup.
Yes.
100 Acres Woody's Roundup. That's
Yes.
well done. I like that one.
There we go.
That was fun!
Yeah.
Some of them take me a while, but like they're good.
It's all, hey, you know.
I'm good. I'm better at the music songs.
Hey,
like
A for effort.
Thank you.
Think that there's definitely some movies you gotta watch.
Very true. Well, thank you for joining us today for another episode of DisTEA D23.
Yes.
We had a blast talking all of things Disney with you because we just love sharing our love of Disney, not only with each other, but with you guys. So, thank you so much for joining us today, and we'll see you later.
Have a good one, you guys.
Bye.
Bye.